listen. Can y'all hear me? Man, what the? Come on, bro. Can you guys hear me? Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you guys hear me? Bro, it won't. What? Hold on 1 second, yo. Y'all can hear me? Yo. Okay, Daryl, you can hear me. Yeah, honestly, what I'm starting to think, because at first I was like, oh man, somehow old media hating and stuff. I'm actually starting to think, like, I actually got a newer iMac, but it's like, even though I got it after, I actually don't remember when I bought my iMac, but it's a late 2015 model, I think. See, this is the thing. I think streaming has evolved so much over the years, and the technology, and the one they started going smaller in size, but streaming hadn't been as big, and they had a built-in amount of RAM. First of all, see, this is the thing. I don't like PC. Like, I'm not going back to PC. And the thing with the iMacs and the Macs in general, they haven't really made as powerful a machine as PC. Do you get what I'm saying? So this streaming stuff is really taxing. It's, we got all the, I don't know, it's just taxing. It's taxing on your computer, the CPU, GPU, and all this shit. So I think that's what's creating. I think it's overload. Like, it's creating too much of a workload. I got to figure out. I got to get with somebody to see how to fix this, because it's looking like I probably have to get a newer, updated computer. But I'm annoyed because back in the day, they, like, the iMacs, you could change the RAM out, but this I can't change the RAM out because they're so tiny and stuff is built in, soldered in. So I'm starting to think it's the computer, because I got my computer and I bought it new from Apple. But if you look how important streaming is and gaming and stuff now versus when the computer was probably put together and manufactured, like most of the parts. See, Apple I love the Apple products, but they got to get more with the times, because the machines are expensive and you're not able to, they're not as powerful as some of the Asus and different things you can get for cheaper. You feel what I'm saying? So it's starting to not make sense. The only reason I'm in the Apple ecosystem, I got 2 iPhones, iPad, MacBook Pro, iMac, so I'm in it. I don't want to go back to PC. But they might be leaving me no choice. I don't know. I got to figure it out. But I think it might be the computer at this point. Streaming has evolved a long way in the last 5 years. So it's 2020. If my machine was mostly manufactured a couple years ago, then maybe it can't keep up. I don't know. But I bought this shit new, and it was costly. We working on. Fuck it. See, that's what I'm saying. Shout out to Phenomenal One. He said they got shitty graphics cards and they got shit on RAM. That's what I'm saying, and I think those are probably the most important things for a successful stream. Because all the PCs have the NVIDIA like graphics card and all this shit, and it can support and handle all that stuff. But Apple does things when Apple wants to do it, and if they want to do it. So like it's getting to the point. My fucking iPad, because I got an iPad Pro, and it's new. So that shit might be fuck around and have better internal specs than this shit. I might as well just stream from my phone or something. Man, this some bullshit. My iPhone probably got more components, higher components, because I know I can stream from my phone. Build your own, bro. Yeah, I might have to. I mean, see, I'm sitting up here utilizing what I have, like all this equipment I have and shit, and the fucking computer from Apple holding me up. Whatever. Anyway, let's get it. Apple they gotta come out with a machine for a reasonable price that has the graphics card needed to stream this shit. They still haven't figured out how to make a less taxing streaming software either. Yeah. Gang, what up? What's the way forward? I'm not understanding the question. What do you mean, what's the way forward? What the fuck? I don't know. My shit tripping. Hey, we tripping out here. Is it choppy? Can y'all hear me? Shout out to Ego for that Wilder. Shout out the greatest in boxing, literally said by boxing. Can y'all hear me? Rate the stream on in terms of like the clarity and shit. 0 to 10, 10 being the bless you, brother. Thank you. Man, this lag is insane. Rate the stream on a scale of 0 to 10 in terms of the clarity. If you can hear me and all this stuff. I'm about to get started. I'm trying to figure out what's popping. Is it good? We choppy? We ready to go? What's the way forward on the live stream? Bro, what the fuck is a live stream? Are you drunk? Who is this guy? What's a live stream? What are you talking about? Listen, y'all gotta put complete sentences. Even y'all be coming in here talking like Yoda and shit. Stream your life. What's the forward is the way? Bro, I have no idea what you Yoda, baby Yoda sounding motherfuckers is talking about, bro. I think you're shit tripping. No, I think y'all tripping, talking like Yoda in this fucking comment section. Ego boxing. Forward you stream. Like, I have no idea what y'all are saying. Put complete sentences. I'm a grown ass man. For like one deep said some of y'all weird. Facts, that's what I'm saying. This man said a live stream. I don't know what you talking about. Anyway, fuck it. Let's get it. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, Triple G. Bro, he finna fight son of Buster Douglas. He finna fight Double Buster. Busters and clusters. They like literally. I have never seen someone get celebrated. It must be great to have the complexion for the protection, you know, when it comes to this old media stuff, because they will anoint you, they will praise you, and all this stuff. And it's like you think about it, it's like, what have you really done? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's your big, like, I got a real question, a Triple G question. This is a real question. Right? Name Triple G's most significant win that he won with absolutely no controversy. It was him and another guy you thought had a chance to beat him, and he won with no controversy. That's a true question. That ain't a punchline. This is actual fact. I gotta figure this out. Name somebody that Triple G fought that you actually thought was in prime, good fighter with a chance to beat him, and he beat him by showing separation with that guy, and there was no controversy to it. It was just a clean victory. He said never. That's what I'm saying. Bro, win. Bro, against someone you thought could maybe beat him. Like, there were some people who probably thought Sean Porter could maybe beat Errol Spence. Not everybody, but somebody out there. You can't sleep on Sean Porter. Bro, I literally can't think of one person that Triple G has faced that I thought had a remote chance to beat him that didn't, in my mind, beat them. Everybody you thought had a chance showed you they had a chance. Canelo, Jacobs, Deryevchenko, them like the only people. And then he lost probably all them fights, except for maybe the Canelo first fight. You know, I'm not talking about what the judges say, because I don't know why. You notice Triple G be getting unanimous decisions and the fight be close as fuck. How Floyd Mayweather beat the fuck out of Canelo and get a majority decision because one judge had C.J. Ross, dumbass, had a draw. How you had a draw? Motherfucker, you drawing pictures instead of scoring the fight. That's crazy. If you really think about what I just said, Mayweather versus Canelo was a majority decision victory, and Triple G versus Deryevchenko and Jacobs were unanimous decisions. He unanimously won. Every judge seen it for Triple G. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, man, no, guys. No, hey, no, what's up with these scorecards? Y'all talk about Canelo's scorecard. What the fuck is up with these Triple G scorecards where he's getting unanimous decisions in fights where he really lost, you know, and they're, at the very least, they're close competitive fights. Ain't nobody seen it for Jacobs. Ain't nobody seen a draw. Ain't nobody seen a draw with Deryevchenko. Ain't nobody seen it Deryevchenko's way. Man, get him out of here. They're at Triple G and Canelo, but Canelo at least has a good resume, being an A-side and whatnot. So he has some names. But Triple G has no names and no separation. Canelo doesn't really show much separation in most of his victories either. But he at least has a good resume. Period. Triple G has a lackluster resume, and he ain't showing separation against his best names. Like, this is uncanny. Manny Pacquiao in his prime, or actually right now, Manny Pacquiao has beaten guys soundly where there was no real debate about. Like, I don't really know anyone that's arguing that Keith Thurman beat Manny Pacquiao. You know, it was a sound victory for Pacquiao. I think Thurman did good late, but he lost the fight because he gave up too many early rounds and he got hurt late, you know what I'm saying, to the body or whatever. So that was a sound victory for Pacquiao. Pacquiao beat the fuck out of Eric Morales in the second and third fight. He beat Marco Antonio Barrera twice. I thought he won all the Bradley fight. He's fighting in prime guys at these spots, and he's soundly beating them. Floyd Mayweather, he beat an in prime, rest in peace, Chico Corrales. In prime, undefeated, massive puncher, taller. He had some variables that would have worked in his way, had Floyd been a lesser fighter, and Floyd soundly beat him, right? And I mean, I don't even have to go. Ricky Hatton, undefeated. Maidana coming off a good, brilliant win with Broner. And he had a good resume. And he gave people like Amir Khan and all them trouble. Triple G has not fought anybody. And then the people he has fought, they've all been close competitive fights and or he should have lost. He has not showed true separation. I guess his best win is David Lemieux. Because he was clearly up in that fight, clearly winning the fight. But he did it by jabbing. Man, get him out of here, bro. It is what it is. Bro, Triple G looked pretty bad versus Derevchenko. I think Derevchenko did better than Canelo and Jacobs. Yeah, Floyd beat Canelo off the Austin Trout performance when he was undefeated and had youth on his side. Triple G ain't never had no fight like that. Like, okay, bro, it's cat. Old media is full of shit, bruh. Because how come, like, Floyd could fight at age 37, fight 23-year-old Canelo, move up more pounds than Canelo has to drop, and Canelo's the youthful guy, and Floyd schools him up. Triple G, a guy who's like younger than you, that's in prime, that he could make an example out of, would be like a Charlo. But he refuses to fight him. Maybe even an Andrade. Styles that should conflict with yours, and then you're giving some advantages away. That's what's wrong with boxing. People don't want to give no advantages away. Like, even Lomachenko. I feel Lomachenko gets his what he could do and shit is overstated. But if he fights Teofimo, I mean, I give it to him for taking the opportunity. That's an in-prime kid who's feeling himself, who's a champion. Even though he just became a champion, it's a good fight. Teofimo has some advantages here. Youth, speed. Well, they're both pretty quick. Well, I would say maybe even speed. Power for sure, size for sure. You get what I'm saying? Triple G won't fight nobody like that. The closest he could fight at 160 that has those variables that will rival his size is like a Charlo. And he ain't fighting him. Bro, this is what's wrong with boxing. And old media won't acknowledge this shit. They try, every time these points that we bring up, they try to play dumb like they don't know. You know. You know what I'm talking about. And Canelo, bro, he's doing the same thing. He's doing the same thing. We know, okay, the bottom line is this. We know who the biggest challenges are for everybody in each division, period. Boxing is pretty easy to decipher the pack. You can see who's who. Or at least have a pretty good idea of it. Canelo versus Murata, man, get out of here. Murata, who asked for that? Who asked for the Kovalev fight? That's what I'm saying. Canelo and Golden Boy, they think they finna make this fake history for Canelo. They are hurting Canelo's star power. I promise you that. You hurting his star power because you're trying to rewrite history and then put your stuff. The greatest, like Kobe Bryant, we just lost Kobe Bryant, bro. He did legendary shit. He went up against legendary people. Like, what he did to the Raptors. Jalen Rose and shit, and the Raptors. 81. He 81'd them. He's doing legendary shit going up against all his contemporaries. Whoever was in the league, bro. The Celtics. He's going up against... The Celtics were a beast of a team back then. Joseph Brown. Ego, I like how you changed up the background. Been gone for a minute. Looks dope. Appreciate you. Yeah, we just having fun. 2020 is our year, like every year for the last few years. We do what we want to do. I hate TMZ constantly asking for Floyd Canelo rematch. TMZ don't know shit, bro. They don't know about boxing. But it's already Oscar deaded that. He said the wait is too far. So good. I'm glad. Put an end to this stupid shit. Cause you notice the Canelo has some of the scariest fans on the planet Earth in boxing. He has some of the scariest fans. Like literally scared. They are scared, petrified, shaking in their boots. They don't want to see Canelo fight anybody with a pulse that we want to see him fight. They have all the excuses. It's like excuses for dummies. They have all the excuses of why Charlo don't get it, why Andre don't get it, why Better Biev don't get it. What's he done? Bivol, Caleb Plant, David Benavidez, Zurdo Ramirez, all these guys, nobody deserves the almighty Canelo. Nobody. And then along came Paulie, and you see Canelo fight Ryota Murata, Rocky Fielding. Get these dudes out of my sport, bro. Get all these man fans out of my sport. It looks horrible. You're not helping boxing at all. Like, it's insane to see, like, some of the people so hungry, like Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo, and Ryan Garcia. All the kids is hungry. And then Canelo, he out here trying to negotiate Ryota Murata when you have the most leverage that you could pick anybody. Canelo could literally pick who he wants to fight, within reason, and then get a deal done. If you pay them right and stuff, you can get a deal done. You want to fight Ryota Murata. Enjoy that. And then the man fans defend it. Oh, yeah. I mean, what is that black guy? Jamal Charlo. I mean, isn't he from H-Town? Like, what the fuck is that? Beyonce's from H-Town. Beyonce Charlo. All these fucking games and shit. What does him being from H-Town have to do with him not getting a fight? Bro, Canelo man fans are some of the scariest fans in this sport of boxing. For sure. Because they don't want to see it. That's why they come up with all these fear factor tactics. Charlo don't deserve it. Charlo need to fight Andrade. Charlo got to fight Jacob. Charlo got to fight anybody black except for Canelo. Well, he's not black, but you get what I'm saying? You want to see Charlo fight every good fight if the person is not Triple G or Canelo. Like, it's so obvious what the racists and the bigots do. Is protect Canelo at all costs. And the worst part about it is Canelo's actually a good fighter. He don't need nobody to fight for him or fight his battles or protect him like that. Like, and see, this is the thing. When I say this stuff so calm, callous, and, so direct, people get mad. Oh, you hate Canelo. You hate Mexicans. Why are you such a hater, bro? Your boy Charlo's going to get stomped. Let me see the stomping then. Like, it's that simple. Bro, it's that simple. Like, people think like this is my fight prediction and, like I'm saying Canelo has no chance versus Andrade or Charlo. I've never once said that. I have never in my entire career on YouTube or anywhere else said that these are one-sided fights. All I've said is I want to see the fights. But the man fans don't want to see it because you know what time they're on. Bro, what boxing fan doesn't want to see the best available fights at some point? Like, for years, the Canelo man fans, the Cinnabons, these motherfuckers, Cinnabons, have created obstacles and roadblocks to not see Canelo fight an in-prime guy like a David Benavidez, an Artur Beterbiev, a guy like black fighters like Andrade and Charlo. You're not a boxing fan. You a nationality fan. That's what you are. You a racist fan. You something, but you not like me. We are not alike, because not alike. We are not the same thing. You know, it may look the same on the outside. Oh, he's a boxing fan. He's a boxing fan. But there's some differences. It's like an alligator and a crocodile. They are not the same. If they were the same, why wouldn't they have the same name? Because they're different. And we are different. I want to see greatness in boxing. I want the sport to grow. I want to see some competition. I want to see a succession plan where fights, actually lead to something. I'm realistic, man. Not every fight is going to be barn burner 2000. Styles make fights. I'm very realistic in that sense. But these dudes don't ever want to see it. Like, whatever Canelo and his team decide, that's what they back. That's not no real shit, because Canelo could pick anybody. Crocodile Dundee. And they'll justify, oh, yeah, Paul Hogan. Paul Hogan, look at him. He's in shape. Look at his veins. Like, Paul Hogan. Now, that's a knife. Bro, Paul Hogan, Crocodile Dundee, for real, though? Like, these dudes be capping. Bro, what's Mariah Carey ex-husband, Tommy Mottola? They want to see Triple G versus Tommy Mottola. Hey, For Life is a fool, bro. He said, I swear these Canelo fans act like Floyd fought a 15-year-old Canelo. Bro, these dudes is liars. They're habitual liars. It's funny, the same people that said Canelo was finna whoop Floyd's ass. I remember that weigh-in. Floyd was chewing gum at the weigh-in, and then look at Floyd's face. He's nervous. What? They said, look how he's chewing his gum. I really remember people saying that in the comment section. They say Floyd is chewing his gum fast, which he was chewing it fast as a motherfucker. And they said he was afraid and nervous. And then when Canelo get his candy ass whooped, then all of a sudden he was too young. Man, get the fuck out of here. This man, Mike Tyson, 20-year-old body, Trevor Berbick. Age ain't an excuse once you get to a certain age. Canelo, bro, he was 20. The thing is, normally in sports, if you're hungry enough and good enough, youth will play to your advantage. Like, how many old guys have we seen retired by the younger fighter? Like, Danny Garcia knocked out Eric Morales. Eric Morales was probably pushing 40 or whatever. You get what I'm saying? So usually in most situations, if you're good enough, like I said, youth is a positive benefit, because you're young, you're hungry, you want to prove yourself, and you're just full of tenacity. You don't have any mileage on you like that, unless you had an amateur career or something. But that could have been with headgear or something. Like Teofimo, youth is giving him some advantages over Lomachenko, but all of a sudden these Cinnabons, when Canelo got his ass whooped, they switched it. Oh, yeah. Floyd, he picked on a prepubescent Canelo. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Canelo got his ass whooped in this story. Yeah, De La Hoya retired Chavez. Canelo, Baldomir, Shane Mosley, Kermit Cintron. He was young, and he knocked Baldomir the fuck out, knocked Cintron out, and beat Shane Mosley. So youth doesn't have to be a negative thing. Trevor Berbick, he has a win over Muhammad Ali, but Mike Tyson was too much for him. So youth in boxing, like a highly competitive sport like this, youth is usually a good thing. Now I'm not talking like my man says, it's not like he's 15 or something, because you haven't come into your man strength or nothing. Men stop puberty by 21 to 26, so Canelo was 23. Take the shades off, pussy. That's what's up. He want to see my hazel eyes. Y'all some fucking weirdos, bro. Hey, when they hate, donate. This man said, take the shades off. I want to see your eyes, boy. Let me see them eyes. Give me a surprise with them. Oh, yeah, give me a surprise with them eyes. I like guys. Give me a surprise with them eyes. Oh, yeah. Apple pie. Lemon meringue pie. Give me a surprise with them eyes. These motherfuckers be weird, bro. I want to see your pupils dilate. Oh, yeah, I want to demonstrate. See your pupils dilate. Dilated pupils. Scruples. Oh, shout out to Phenomenal One. I want to give you a phenomenal one. Shout out to Chazamain. That's my main man. Chazamain. Tresemme. Yeah, I want to wash your hair with some Tresemme. Shout out to Chazamain. These motherfuckers be weird. They got a crush on your boy. I must be the greatest. They hate y'all donate. Oh, yeah, look at beloved. Look at my beloved. McLovin. Oh, yeah, McLovin and beloved. Put beloved in the oven. Oh, give you some McLovin. Yeah, I'm being super bad. Super bad McLovin. Oh, shout out to Luis Miguel. I'll make you yell. Miguel. Gonna make you yell. Too hot to trot. Don't let these clowns stop your grind. Oh, that ain't gonna happen. Just because these dudes are super weird. Oh, yeah, Joseph Brown. He plays with the Cleveland Browns. I went to the toilet and released some Browns. Bro, these motherfuckers is desperate. I must be the greatest. I'm too pretty. Ego Ali. I shook up the world. Bro, don't say my name like, oh, what's wrong? Phenomenal one. I want to give you a phenomenal one. I want to knock you down like dominoes, son. Get phenomenal one. And about to make you fall like Geronimo. Geronimo Domino. On your abdominals. Bro, these motherfuckers is weird. They on that Kniff shit. Bruh, who the fuck tells a man to show me your eyes? What? Take off them shades. Oh, yeah, this is the shade room. Take on them fucking shades. I'll give you a shade of my ass, 50 Shades of Grey. I'm like Jim Gray in 50 Shades of Grey. I don't play. Drama king like K-Slay. Like, these motherfuckers be weird, bro. When they hate, y'all donate. When they hate, y'all donate. Okay. Y'all gotta donate. Real question though, when we getting that? Oh man, I ain't gonna say no more. Damn, what I miss? Oh, you didn't miss nothing. They want me to take off my shades. They want me to take off the shade. Take off your glasses. Pull your pants down, asses. Yeah, I'm on acid. I like to see asses. Men with no glasses. Slow as molasses. Oh. Hey, you out of pocket. That made me laugh. Someone said Macho Man rolling his grave. Hulk Hogan, yeah. You told me that new media was gonna fall off. Yeah. Bro, they want new media to fall off so bad. We just keep setting the trends. You told me that, yeah. Oh, yeah. They want boxing ego, yeah. They don't want, bro, they want boxing ego to fall off so bad and make their job easy, but it's not going to happen, Captain. Bro, Mamba mentality. I got this. I was built for this. He said they want to stare in your eyes, give you a surprise. I want to stare into your soul, bare your soul. Oh, yeah, I'm going to listen to Barry White while you bare your soul. I want to bury you in the backyard, bury you. Carry you, marry you. Like Mary and Joseph. Like, what the fuck they be even talking about, bro? Oh yeah, Joseph. He's back. Joseph Brown. He get around. Tupac get around with Joseph Brown. Let me stop, bro. What if my fucking voice got stuck like that? I'll be hot. Shit. Oh, what up, fight world? It's your boy. It's your man, Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. I'm gonna put y'all in boxes. I'm gonna cut you with the oxen. Put you in a box like Amazon Prime. Let's get it. When they hate, y'all donate. He said cutting WWE. I feel, man. Hulk Hogan, yeah. Yeah. Let's get it. I'm on that shit. Let's get it. They mad. I know they mad. But guess what? Canelo's still trying to fight Rayo and Murata. You know that don't change. Good luck with that fight. Good luck getting through new media, Ego's Army. Good luck selling that fight. Okay. Guess what? Triple G still trying to fight Mr. Bean and Screech and all that. Dustin Diamond. So it don't change. You can say whatever you want. It don't change the facts. The facts are the facts. These are the facts of life. Man, this man Triple G finna fight Kramer. He finna fight the bow tie killer from Problem Child. Bro, Canelo look like the Problem Child. Canelo should get into acting. Do the Problem Child reboot with Canelo. He got the same red hair. Put him in Problem Child. That was a good ass movie. Yeah. What's his name? Junior? Rest in peace to John Ritter. Yeah. Put Canelo in the Problem Child reboot because he ain't trying to fight nobody. So I want to see Canelo act. I want to see his acting chops. I want to see him as Junior with the bow tie killer. That's what I need to see. Bro, everybody else that's not growing the sport of boxing, you just in the way. Now let's talk about Anthony Joshua. Let's talk about Anthony Joshua. Let's talk about Eddie Hearn. The money just keep coming in. Man, your impressions always get me, especially you like this guy. Boxing Ego Mamba forever. You guys like this guy? Boxing Ego beat up his wife. Like, I don't even have a wife and shit. You guys like this guy? Floyd beat up his wife. Listen. Rematch room never got off level 1 of Mortal Kombat. The clout chasing is something serious. It's so serious. It's terrible. It's terrible. The money keep coming in. Hold on. Mamba mentality. Let's get it. All right. Anthony Joshua sounds a whole fool out here, bruh. He's talking about fighting Wilder in Saudi Arabia. He's talking about fighting Tyson Fury, him and his team. I'm talking about fighting Tyson Fury in Saudi Arabia. He's giving fight predictions for Wilder, Tyson Fury. He's acknowledging Wilder Fury is in a trilogy, and he's saying he's going to throw a curveball. Bro, get this man out of here. Bro, how can it be respected when 2018 you didn't have this energy and Wilder was smoking you out and you could have easily said all these things when both guys were free? Please let me know why it is now being said when Wilder and Fury are both booked up. Tell me how this makes sense to anybody. That's like having a free day to yourself. You know what errands you got to run. And then I try to go to Target at midnight, knowing they'll be closed. And I'm trying to process a return at midnight, and I'm banging on the door, and the overnight crew is just looking at me. And I'm trying, hey, I got this return. I got a return. Can you let me in? Bro, the registers are closed. The store is fucking closed, and it's the overnight stocking crew. You waited too long. So you had the whole day to yourself, and you didn't go to Target from their hours, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. or whatever the fuck their hours are, right? And then now you go after it's too late, banging on the door. Man, get Joshua and Eddie Hearn out of here, bro. Wilder said he want to get in your ring. You say, oh, not in my ring. You know, I don't give anybody rings. I don't even give women rings. You know, the only ring I have is a ring around my tub. Bro, you did all this stuff. Wouldn't let Wilder in the ring. Had a order of protection. Order of protection. Who I need an order of protection from, nigga? Bro, order of protection is all this shit. From who? Who I need an order of protection from, nigga? And now all of a sudden you want to overly mention Wilder and Fury. Man, stop. It's the easiest thing to pick up on. Oh, yeah, you know. And then Eddie Hearn hating. Man, get bro, the UK got to come correct. Get out of, I feel like Trump and shit. I don't even like Trump, but I feel like him. Build a wall. Like, get these motherfuckers out of here. And I'm not saying build a wall against Mexicans. I'm not Trump like that for real. I'm saying build a wall against Eddie Hearn and Joshua and these UK people until they come correct, bro. This shit sound horrible, bro. Build a wall from DAZN. That's what I'm trying. I'm trying to build a wall around DAZN until they start getting realistic. Like Kell Brook be saying, realistic, bro. They need to come realistic, because it's nonstop clout chasing and it's not really fun, you know, anymore. It never really was fun, but they getting smoked, bro. They getting smoked. It looks horrible. It looks like, you know, a farce. And they won't stop talking about Wilder. Wilder is about to fight Tyson Fury. Hey guys, he's about to fight Tyson. It's Tyson Fury and Wilder. February 22nd is gonna fight. They'll fight the fights everyone watch, you know. And then now you keep talking about them. Eddie Hearn keeps giving his predictions on how many views it's going to do. And it's, hey, February, just everybody chill, man. Bro, why is Eddie Hearn care so much about what PBC numbers finna do? Please let me know that. Why do you keep giving attendance numbers for other people's events? Not worried about your own events. None of your numbers is coming out. Talking about Broner Pacquiao finna do this number. Tyson Fury Wilder 2 ain't finna do this number. You are hating. You are hating, sir. That's not becoming of anybody. He talking about, oh yeah, Wilder Fury. Okay. Bro, it must be great to have white skin, blue eyes, and the complexion for the protection. Because I'm noticing people like Eddie Hearn just say whatever, and we supposed to just go along with it. This is the same guy he said Wilder Fury won't do over 1 million. The rematch. It's the remix, baby. He said it won't do over 1 million buys. 1, that's none of your concern. 2, who cares? 3, you're not getting any money from the fight. Who cares? 4, you are the same person that said Tyson Fury wasn't even going to fight Deontay the Braun Bomber Wilder. You said he was finna pull out, find an excuse out. You said I talked to him 2-3 months ago. Won't. He ain't ready. In 2018 or whenever they fought the first time in December. This is what Hearn said. Not your boy Ego. Hearn. This is what Eddie. Hey, listen, people. This is what Eddie said. Eddie said they were not even going to fight. Then they actually fought, put up an instant classic full of action and drama. You know, much better than Klitschko, Tyson Fury. Much better than Joshua versus Ruiz 2. Much better than Joshua versus Ruiz 2 and Joseph Parker. You said they weren't going to fight. They fought. Now you're hating on the rematch. It's the remix, baby. Now you're hating on that, saying it ain't going to do over 1 million. It's like, bro, it gets old. People don't care. Like, what? You think you're going to hate your... Listen, Mamba mentality stuff. Rest in peace to Kobe. Rest in peace to Gigi. Rest in peace to everybody on that helicopter. The pilot, the family, everybody that lost their life. But I got to do this the Mamba way, the Mamba mentality. You are not going to hate on somebody else's success because that's what drives people like Kobe Bryant, drives people like your boy Ego, probably drives Wilder and Floyd Mayweather. People like us, we feast off of your hate. That pushes us and catapults us, the naysayers, the doubters. I'm telling you, for me, I got the Mamba mentality. The best thing you can do if you want to see me fail, unless you plan on taking me off this fucking planet, is to leave me the fuck alone and hope I get complacent. The more you push, the more you pick at, the more you try to go up against it, that just kicks me into overdrive. Period. People like us, that real alpha male shit, we feast. I want people to doubt me so I can show you the best version of me. See, I'm already working at that, regardless of anybody. I don't have to have hate. I can have it. It don't matter. Self-motivated. It don't matter. But that's just added fuel. You ever put gas in your car and you're not really even on E? You're not even at halfway? You just see a gas station, good prices, and you're like, you know what? Let me just top off the rest of this car and get some gas. You don't really need it. But, good gas prices, pricing went down, you just fill up. That's me, I don't need anybody to be motivated. But it's just added fuel when people try to go against the dawn. So I'm with that. I like that. So, like I said, you probably just motivating people like Wilder because I think he's cut from that cloth too, All the people say he made a bad decision not signing DAZN, $100 million, you're an idiot. Why would you do this? You'll never make this money. Won't, won't, won't. And look what he's done in a short period of time. You get what I'm saying? Look what he's done. Look what he's done. So it's like we don't need to hear from the Eddie Hearn's peanut gallery so much. Focus on Philip Ergovich versus Ivan Shrinkanikov, and all these other fights. Bro, why don't you focus on that? Why don't you, instead of talking about Wilder, Andy Ruiz, not Wilder, Dillian White, Andy Ruiz, make the shit happen if that's what you can do. Eddie Hearn want to talk, bro. There ain't nothing to talk about. You a promoter, make the fight. If you got it like that, Eddie Hearn, why would you, bro, this is some spoiled kid shit. Why are you going to announce everything before you do it? I don't understand that. I bought new gear for the channel, right? You guys see, we got new backdrops and shit. It's pretty. It's so pretty, right? Did I ask you guys if I could change the background? Did I move things around? Yeah, it's my channel. I created this from the ground up. I came from the bottom and I'm still here. So, that being said, I have the freedom of expression and creative control. If I want to change shit and refresh the scenery, then I'm going to do it. I don't have to announce, oh yeah, the background will be changed by next week, bro. I just do what the fuck I want to do. If it's an idea and I want to run it, I gun it. Fuck it. I said if I got an idea, then I run it. I gun it. Pedal to the metal. There's nothing to announce and talk about and big preambles. Just do this shit. This man want to keep talking about all the fight. Oh yeah, it's like almost like a guy selling a girl a dream. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, you're acting like you want to settle down, but you just leading her on. You see what I'm saying? Like she wants you to settle down and ask her out or ask her to marry her, and you just stringing her along. Oh yeah, I got a lot of stuff on my mind from work, so I'm not really trying to settle down right now, but you the one, baby, you the one. It's like he's trying to buy time. You see what I'm saying? Ego, I'm proud of you, King. Shout out to you. Appreciate it. It's like he's trying to buy time. Oh yeah, I wanted to make Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor. I want to make Dillian White, Andy Ruiz. I want to make Joshua versus Wilder. I want to make Joshua Tyson Fury. I want to make Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. I want to make, instead of I want to make Wilder versus Dillian White, instead of all this stuff you want to make, how about you just make it? Ego, the new background wavy. Appreciate it. That's what I'm saying. It's just it's unnecessary. And the UK, they acting like they like this stuff. They like, oh yeah, proper. I don't brush my teeth, Eddie. I don't brush my teeth for you, proper banta, bro. This shit is garbage. It's garbage to just announce what you're going to do without doing it. What part of the game is that? What if I told you 1,000 things I was going to change on the channel and I didn't change? That's politician talk to me. You know, bro, I'm still waiting for Amir Khan, Kell Brook. Where that at? Where the fuck? Where's the promotion for Kell Brook versus Deluxe, whatever the fuck dude's name is? DeLucas. You know? Bro, where's Kell Brook Delusion? Kell Brook versus Delusion. Where the promo for that? Bro, where's Amir Khan? Where's Amir Khan at anyway? He just fought in Saudi Arabia. Where he been? He fought Billy Dib, a featherweight. Isn't he working with Eddie Hearn? That's what I'm saying. And you worried about what Wilder Fury 2 finna do. You're not with ESPN. You're not with ESPN Plus. You're not with Disney. And you're not with Fox. And you're not with PBC. You're not with Top Rank. So why do we need to keep hearing from the Eddie Hearn peanut gallery that Wilder Fury ain't gonna do $1 million? It ain't doing ticket sale. Bro, we don't need you for that. I'm the reporter. I'll give you the information. And there's other reporters out there. They could give you information with that shit. Why do we have to keep hearing a promoter slander and defame other people's events? Like, the game getting weak with this shit. You don't have to knock somebody else's momentum or movement to further your own. That, to me, that's not the American way. Like, if I want to open up a sandwich shop in New York, then God willing, I'm going to do it. That's just who I am. I don't have to go and vandalize other people's deli. I don't give a fuck what people are doing. Straight up. If the product is that blue magic, then it's what people are craving. It's what it is. I don't have to throw a brick through the window of bodegas and other sandwich shops to further my own. You know, this is it's unnecessary. If Kobe was white, none of this would happen. Block him. I don't know what the fuck you talking about, but yeah, you can go. Mike Man, get him out of here. Toe tag. Anyway, you don't have to do that to further somebody else, to further your movement. Like, see, you know what? Eddie Hearn, this reminds me of, like, your boy Ego. I've had some dimes in my life, you know. I don't know why, but maybe it's my sense of humor, dry humor. I don't know. But I've had a couple of dimes, you know what I'm saying? My time, I approach him like Denzel. I'm like, hey, yeah, you looking kind of good. You know? And I'm like, yeah, I was wondering if I could take you out. Yeah, we can go to BJ's and I get you a Paizuki. You know? I just approach him like that. 'Cause I'm Mike Lowry, right? And one thing that I noticed is, like, you ever be in a situation, and if you've been a ladies' man or you've done your fair share of dating, then you'll have come across this. If you had successes with women, right? A hating ass motherfucker who try to slander your name or try to forewarn the bitch that to watch out for you and shit. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you trying to, yeah, watch out for that ego guy. He might be dangerous. He's a cheater. You know what I'm saying? Like, just a hating ass dude, just to try to, he like the girl and she like you, and he just hating just to be hating in the background, you know, because he think that's going to get him in good with the girl. Yeah, I heard he talks to like 3 girls right now. Bro, we ain't got no shooters for this man that I've been talking about. Icy, where you at? Cursor, nobody? Okay. Anyway, somebody will come. Just a hating ass dude, just to be hating. You think that's good? You gonna be her knight in shining armor by being what you think she wants. Kobe would have been a white man legend. I'll box you up, bro. Bro, I'm not even worried about none of that shit. Oh, Icy came through, came through dripping. Bro, I don't do all that internet talk shit, bro. Miss me with that. My man Icy came. This man came out the cutties. My fault. I'm in and out of sleep on the bus. This motherfucker singing for Coke like Tyrese on the bus. Do 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 do. Always go go go. You too young to remember that Tyrese commercial. Icy be pretty knowledgeable. Anyway, yeah, it's just you don't have to knock somebody else's what they got going on in order to further your own movement. I just don't believe in that. If you got the hottest events, then that's gonna be known, and people are gonna flock to it. Why do we need to just give me one good reason why we need to hear Eddie Hearn's random predictions about how much numbers somebody else's event is gonna do all the time? Please let me know. Like, how does this, your random guess, why do we need to hear this? I don't know. I don't know what the Wilder Fury 2 is going to do. But so far, they've been doing a good job promoting. It just makes you come across as a hater, bro. It just makes you come across as a hater. I don't know what the fight's going to do. But I'm willing to just shut the fuck up and, you don't really see me overly doing it. I don't care. Whatever it does is good for boxing. I encourage you guys to support it. Stop being cheap. This is how we get big fights. Pay-per-view is still a factor. You're not going to hate your way into death. See, and this is the other thing that's horrible. Shout out to Michelle. What's up? Listen, this is the other thing that's horrible. Me as a man, I try to learn from my mistakes. If I touch an oven, for example, burn my hand, right? Then now I know not to touch that hot oven when the oven is red, if it's electric oven, whatnot. I've learned. I've processed that. But Eddie Hearn and Joshua haven't learned from their past mistakes. Last time they hated on Wilder, nothing changed. New media supported. I gave you the coverage. I covered his fights. Wilder kept knocking people out. Bro, this is a match made in heaven for the underdogs. It's underdog season. We got that Mamba mentality. Nobody was discouraged. Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua still ain't made no positive waves in America. You did all this hating on Wilder, said he need to get his brand up. Well, that's done. They hate, y'all donate. Big Dog Willie right on time. $1 super chat. Yeah. Bro, you did all this to hate on Wilder, and he still emerged as the face of boxing. See how that works? So what's the point of it? Like, so me, I feel like this. Even if I was a hater, if my hating ain't working or really serving a part, what's the point of just hating and it ain't working just to look like a hater? You get what I'm saying? Like, at least if you're going to hate, be effective at it to the point where you discourage and mess up some numbers or something. He ain't done that. He said, oh, nobody wants to see Broner Pacquiao. He's an old man. That didn't stop people. I was at that fight. That didn't stop people from, and all the Pacquiao supporters, them motherfuckers was out there with Filipino flags. Pacquiao, oh, yes, my new deal with Al Heyman. Bro, he was out there 2-2-2-ing. Bro, AB, ain't boo boy. Y'all know I beat that boy. Bro, you didn't prevent anything. So that's the worst part about it. If you're going to hate, at least be a successful hater. Where you whatever you were hating on, you're able to thwart the progress of. Bro, Hearn been hating on Wilder for a minute, and it ain't slow Wilder's momentum. I said emotion. God damn. It ain't stopped his motion. Y'all got me talking like old media and shit. I meant momentum, but I was thinking of motion too. So I did like that lady. Yeah, Kobe Bryant played for the Los Angeles Niggers. What? Oh, I meant Lakers, Knicks and Lakers. So I said nigga. Bro, get this bitch out of here, lying ass tramp. She talking about Kobe play. Man, rest in peace to Kobe, Gigi, and everybody on that flight. She talking about the Los Angeles niggas. Man, stop. His hating just promotes Wilder even more. That's what I'm saying. You haven't done anything. Like, I can understand maybe. I'm not a hater, so I can't really understand it. But I'm just saying, if I put my brain in that space, I can understand maybe if it furthered your cause and you hated and then you became bigger in America than Wilder. But all these games and shit, like asking people in New York who Wilder is, you did all that shit for what? For one video. You know, you got a video out there in the past, and now that video looks stupid. Oh, yeah, who knows Wilder, huh? You. Okay, nobody knows him? Okay, who knows Joshua? Who knows Joshua in America? He ain't crossed over shit. And if they do know him, they know him for getting spilled and slid by Andy Ruiz in America. I mean, it's just, to be honest, it looked crazy. It looked crazy. So y'all got to figure it out. 2020, not a good look. You know, a bunch of clout chasing. Joshua all of a sudden bringing up Wilder every opportunity. That's actually sad. That's like seeing Joshua right now, to me, it's like seeing a star high school player, you know, and that, like, he had so much potential, went to college for ball. Things didn't work out. Maybe he got injured or something. And then you see him and he's homeless or strung out or something. You know what I'm saying? It's just not the same. Like, he went from massive A-side to basically coattailing Wilder in a short space of time. That's crazy. It's like Freaky Friday. The roles have really seriously reversed. And then now Joshua's commentary sound even worse. He talking about he deserved 70%. I mean, come on, man. 70%. So you get beat. So you get beat, and because you lost unexpectedly, people didn't think you would lose. You lost to an underdog, and because you got your belt back in that fashion, now you're worth more. And he's like Soldier Boy. The comeback of the year. You know, it's my year. I have the epic comeback. I had the biggest comeback of 2019. I mean, it's sad. And I think Joshua's hating too. I think Joshua, he got slid by Andy Ruiz because I think Wilder helped pressure that situation. You get what I'm saying? Because Wilder said he's fighting against Luis Ortiz and then he's fighting against Tyson Fury. And he mentioned that, like, the week of Tyson Fury or the week of Wilder, the week of Joshua Ruiz. And I think that added pressure. That added pressure to Joshua. So I think he might be trying to play some games and try to create, like, say these radical things because he thinks that's going to knock Wilder off his pivot and it's going to frustrate him and fluster him. I'm so frustrated, Eddie Hearn. He thinks that's going to have the same effect that it had on him, but I don't think that's the case. So it just makes you look like you hating. You get what I'm saying? Like, basically, Joshua's trying to headed into the Tyson Fury fight, he's trying to say radical things. So Wilder is under duress or pressure. That's what he's trying to do. That's what I think. And he's like, oh yeah, Fury's gonna win, and I want Fury to win. I'm gonna help him spar. Bro, this man looks bro, I don't care what nobody says. Joshua fears Wilder's power. He knows whatever he knows from sparring and David Price and people who may have hurt him before. He don't want to face that power. He would rather fight Tyson Fury. It's very easy to see because he sounds so fearful, and he's willing by any means necessary, Malcolm X voice, he's willing to do whatever to have Tyson Fury win. Try to pressure Wilder, try to team up with Fury and help him spar, all types of shit. He does not want Wilder to win. He's trying to create a sideline distraction. Yeah. He's trying to create a diversion. Get your hand out of my pocket. You know, he's trying to create a diversion. And if Wilder knocks out Fury, it's going to be even worse because you did all this and you couldn't stop God's work. That's a bad look. That's a bad look. Like I said, effortless hating. Like you just hating and it like has no effect on the outcome of what you wanted to do. That it's not a good look. So it just makes you look like a hater. If Wilder knocks out Fury, it's gonna make Joshua look worse because you was willing. You like. I believe in the value of words. Just the notion and the fact that you said you wanted to team up with a known nemesis to go help him prepare for Wilder was a horrible move, in my opinion. That makes you look bad. Even if the sparring didn't happen, it makes you look bad because your state of mind was, let me help this lesser puncher that I also supposedly don't like, who's also talked more shit about me and badmouthed me more and a lot more flagrantly than Wilder, but let me go help him so we can beat Wilder. You know, just the fact that you was down to do that. That's like, you know, it just shows your character. Like, if you down to sleep with your homie's wife or something, that shows your character. Like, it don't matter, all the women, all the bitches out there in the world, and you trying to fuck with your childhood best friend's wife. Like, you just can't say no. Like, even if she wanted to, even if she a crooked ass scandalous bitch, you know what I'm saying? It just shows your character. You know, it shows Joshua's character that you even suggested some shit like that. How you got? That's like, I don't know. It don't make sense. I don't even have to. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have to elaborate further. That's a bad look. You was trying to team up to have Wilder defeated instead of see, this is what I'm saying. This is why the UK, in my opinion, some of the moves, they don't really resonate in America because they look shifty. Like, you were willing to help another guy who's like verbally assaulted you throughout your whole career in Tyson Fury, who's basically ex-bipolar, former drug addict, maybe still does some shit, I don't know, right? You willing to help him just to get rid of Wilder, to knock him off his pivot so he can face a loss like you. That shows your character. I really believe that. You know, Dillian White willing to help perpetuate and spread lies that Wilder got knocked out and was twitching and tweaking and shit versus Klitschko. And then you just want to spread that to make Wilder look bad. And then Jonathan Banks, who summons all the fighters to spar with Klitschko because he was Klitschko's trainer, denounced that story and debunked it and said that's not true. He said Wilder got knocked down, but it wasn't no twitching shit. This shows, like, this is who's representing the UK. You know what I mean? It says more about your character when these moves are done. I really believe that. This is what you like. This is what you're willing to condone. This is what you're willing to, stand behind. So it says something about the UK fans as well. The UK fans, let me clarify. The UK fans that support this, it says something about you too, because you're willing to support anything that's your country. Bro, Donald Trump from my country. I'm not supporting this motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. They got it twisted with America. There's a lot of people from different lands and stuff. They think, oh, you bloody Yanks just stick together. No, because I don't give a fuck about Trump. Straight up, like that. You know what I mean? So it ain't you from America. We just riding with whatever the fuck you talking about, bro. I respect Floyd Mayweather, the fighter, very much. I think he's done phenomenal things, but some of his decisions outside the ring are questionable. See, I don't know, integrity. I have my own principles that I lead my life by. So you could rock with Floyd the fighter and not rock with decisions that he makes outside of it. There's a separation. Not this kumbaya, sweet Caroline bullshit that if you from my country, we just riding with you no matter what you say. That's stupid to me. I can't be no blind, this ain't a cult where I just got to blindly follow you. Man, hell no. That ain't who I am. So, anyway, the UK fans, not all of them, because I know there's some people that are equally bothered by this stuff, but the ones that support all this lies and double talk and stuff, you're part of the problem. You really are, because you're enablers and you're enabling Eddie Hearn to get away with this. You're enabling Joshua to do this. You're enabling Tyson Fury to double talk, and like Tyson Fury. He said, "Oh fuck the UK. I'm not fighting for y'all because y'all had y'all chance." And then he do a book signing in the UK and y'all motherfuckers come out, bro. I wish I would. Like, if Kanye West or some shit was like, man, fuck all y'all. I don't care about America because Americans never bought my earlier albums. I get treated better in other countries. Then I'll be like, fuck you too then. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna go to this is a hypothetical example. Houseway, if Kanye start going crazy and talking crazy about Americans and fuck y'all, then why would I go to his book signing and support that? You get what I'm saying? But the UK be out there, oh yeah, Tyson, that's all they want. Y'all playing games. He just shitted on y'all. Whatever. Y'all do whatever y'all want. But I'm just saying who I am. I'm not doing that. If it's fuck me, it's fuck you too. Straight like that. It don't make no sense. UK just be supporting whatever. Like you, even Conor McGregor, he be doing some like erratic behavior and shit. But he don't talk shit about Ireland. Like, fuck Ireland. I was nothing in Ireland until I came to America. Fuck. Hey, bro, he always show love to Ireland. Like, he reps where he from. Tyson Fury shitted on y'all, said, I ain't never fighting for y'all. I'm never coming back to fight. And then people go to his book signing. So, the UK, y'all can have all that shit. Eddie Hearn, he take the fight to Saudi Arabia, raise the price of Sky Sports box office by £5 or whatever, make y'all pay more, and it's a shit fight. I guess he couldn't control Ruiz coming in fat, but still, the car wasn't nothing to remember. And y'all like, oh yeah, y'all happily pay for this shit. And then there'll be lesser fights than Ruiz Joshua that be on pay-per-view, and y'all eat this shit up. All right. Like my man Icy said, y'all eat that up. All right, eat that shit. Eat the cake, anime. Y'all have all that. This man Eddie Hearn just said Wilder. He said if Tyson Fury AJ fought, it wouldn't be in the UK. Bro, get them out of America ASAP. Y'all support this shit. Eddie Hearn said AJ Tyson Fury wouldn't happen in UK. What the fuck are we talking about, people? So when Wilder offered a counter offer of $50 million, 50% of the back end, that wasn't good. Joshua's number one excuse was, oh yeah, we built something great here. We built it in UK. Meet with me. Wilder needs to come to the UK. Now, fast forward to the future, Eddie Hearn's saying if two British fighters that have names in the UK were to fight, which shouldn't even be talked about since said UK fighter Fury is already fighting Wilder, but whatever. You're saying you would take it to Saudi Arabia? And this is what y'all support. All right. Bro, he wants to take it. Bro, if that doesn't tell you he's money motivated, every business needs to make money. But what happened to how can Joshua say, I want Wilder to fight in the UK because we built something great here. That's the only thing. And I want to do it for the British fans. But then you have a complete British fight. And Eddie Hearn's doing recent 2 days ago or whatever, did an interview, said he would take it to Saudi Arabia, a place where you can't drink alcohol, different customs, 5-6 hour flight for Londoners or people from the UK, and make it that more inconvenient for y'all for what should be a British fight. That's caring about the consumer, man. Whatever. So what's next? He'll take Amir Khan to kill Brook, and he'll take that and put it in Saudi Arabia. Amir Khan is a Pakistani, right? So he just take it where the money, you know what I'm saying? He just take it anywhere that he feels he can make more money. Like, despite, like, fuck the fans. Fuck if y'all could travel. Fuck if y'all want to go to Saudi Arabia if you feel safe. I'm just taking it where I want to take it. Man, come on, bro. And then, man, this whole shit is weak. Then he talking about, I want Wilder versus Joshua in Saudi. You're not in the driver's seat, though. If Wilder beats Fury, most people think it's by knockout. He's in the command of that ship. Hey, look at me. I'm the captain of the ship now. So why would you be talking about where the fight should take place? Block you tripping. Man, get him out of here. Yo tripping. Cállate. Get him out of here. So anyway, Eddie Hearn is motivated by the almighty dollar. It is what it is. Salute you, Mamba mentality having bastard. Man, we gotta do this. Rest in peace to everybody that lost their life yesterday. Yeah, man, it's absurd. Joshua said he didn't want to fight in America because he wanted to fight for the British fans. Now you have a British fight in Fury Joshua, and new media is the only one questioning why Eddie Hearn said he would take it to Saudi Arabia. Bro, how is that cool? So Sky Sport, and it's a different time zone. So it'd be harder to get to for everybody, or at least America and the UK, right? Other thing is, like, no, I'm not trying to disrespect, but like I felt like the another thing, the Joshua Ruiz fight, it was the crowd, it was like almost muted. It didn't feel like a boxing event, probably because you don't really have as much. Like they have in Saudi Arabia, they have like volume, what's the word? They like kind of like police the volume. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not, you can't just be yelling down the street and shit like that. And I'm not saying these things are like necessarily good or bad, but in a Danny Garcia fight or Sean Porter, Errol Spence, you're gonna hear some type of energy from the crowd. I felt like the energy from the Saudi crowd, it was just like in a library, So it kind of it was almost a weird vibe because they're not used to getting that many events, and nobody, wanted to be disrespectful or too loud, things like that. So it just felt like you go to soccer games and you hear crazy yelling and chants and stuff. Football games get loud. Basketball games when somebody's trying to make a free throw and everyone's like bop bop bop, like making noise and stuff. But the Joshua Ruiz, it was just kind of muted. The crowd seemed very low energy, and you know what I'm saying? Nobody was interacting. That's not what you get Wilder versus Fury at the Staples Center, because I was in there, and when Wilder dropped and slept Tyson Fury, that shit went crazy. When Luis Ortiz got knocked out and Brazil got knocked out by Wilder, the whole stadium erupted. Wasn't much going on in that fight, though. Yeah, but it was all the fights. So it wasn't just the main event. Somebody got knocked out on the card. Hold on one second, yo. Yeah. Anyway, that's just my opinion. I just felt like it didn't feel like a major sporting event. You get what I'm saying? Like Floyd fighting, or you didn't hear it. I don't know. It didn't feel the same. That's it. The crowd energy seemed like lowered, and like I said, it might have been in observance of a custom or a volume required. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't want to get too loud or whatever. You want to be respectful. It's a kingdom. You know what I'm saying? So it might have been something like that, but it changes the dynamic of what we've grown accustomed to traditionally for a sporting event. Period. But yeah, Joshua was saying he wants 70-30. Man, come on. He don't want to fight Wilder. 70, 70, bro. 750. This motherfucker 20, a 30, a 20. The 70-30 split, bro. This man said 750. This man said a 70-30 split. Get out of here, bro. And like, how you gonna say it when your stock is at its lowest that it's been since you've been a pro? How? How your stock is at the bare bones lowest that it's been, bare bones minimum, and you talk about 70-30, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's like Eli Manning talking about, oh yeah, I want a $40 million contract extension, bro. This ain't the New York Giants with Strahan and um, Cruz and all that shit. Eli Manning's last season wasn't that good, bro. He retiring. That you have to be realistic with the demands. Joshua's stock is the New York Giants right now. You are not the Niners. You are the New York Giants in terms of perception. Can you bounce back? Sure. Fighters fight for a living. They fight in life. But you the New York Giants right now. You're not the leading the league. You're not the KC Chiefs. You're not the Niners. You're not leading the pack like the Ravens. Okay, if this was football, would Joshua be the Ravens? Would he be the Niners? Would he be KC Chiefs? Yes or no? In terms of their seasons, if you could relate that to the world of boxing and where they were at, would you say that Joshua's current season is looking like any of those teams? Yes or no? Or no? Hell nah. Ego, white dad. I don't even know what that said. When they hate, donate. Oh yeah, Hulk Hogan, you said new media would be dead. Yeah. You said they was not gonna be around 2020. Yeah. Bro, when they hate, donate. Macho Man Ego Savage has returned. The prodigal son has returned. When they hate, donate. Bro, he put ego in the username. That's how you know it's real. I don't know what they think that's doing, but mira, I don't know. Shout out to Real Brother 32. What's up? Where Icy at? He left? Anyway, Joshua talking about 70-30. That's why I'm so pissed Andy didn't take the fight. Man, I don't even want to talk about that. That's just what it is. No use crying over spilled milk. All I know is Joshua, his stock ain't in its prime right now. And see, this is the biggest problem with DAZN right now. Fights that are not appealing to Americans that they're trying to pitch and want to be successful in America, right? Canelo, Ryota, Murata. I mean, who asked for it? Name one person that said, wait. You know, I want to see Canelo fight. I want to see Canelo fight Ryota, Murata. Bro, I ain't seen it. I talk boxing daily, basically. I ain't seen nobody who just said, wait. You know what would be a good fight, a hella fight, a hella good fight would be Canelo. If Canelo fought in Japan against Ryota Murata, now that's some good shit. Ain't nobody did that. Ain't nobody Canelo in Japan, Tokyo Dome against Ryota Murata, motherfucker for Street Fighter. You want to fight Ryu? I'm all for it. Sign me up. Ain't nobody said that. Name one person of any note, any merit in boxing that requests that. And old media is so weak, they just go along with it. Eddie Hearn got motherfuckers in media paid off and shit like that. And they be like, oh yeah, Ryota Murata, he has a huge following in Japan, guys. You know, he's known about, bro. There's a lot of, Jeff Horn got a huge following in Australia because they ain't got shit in boxing. They got LJ and Jeff Horn. So Canelo finna fight him? You know what I'm saying? Bro, come on. Stop it. And then the motherfuckers, they ain't never left a stoop telling me what the fan base in Japan is. You ain't never even been to Japan. You ain't even been to Japan, but you know, you don't have Japanese TV. You don't have no relatives in Japan and shit. And trying to tell me what his fan base, because someone told you that he was popping out there. You don't know, bro. When last time you been to Japan? When you go? Where you go? When you go to the, you just going off of what you read or someone told you that he told you he was popping out there. You don't know what the fuck popping. Cause Japan, they got some like crazy like game shows and stuff that be big. It'd be like these like blooper game shows and like crawling through jello and monkey bars and shit. They be like, it's different. They got different forms of entertainment that make them, they got sumo wrestling, all types of shit. They might not even just be only off boxing. Fastest hands in boxing, my shooters. They got the fastest hands in, because you will get it. That's who got the fastest hands in boxing. The Eagles Army shooters. Shout out to my shooters. They do a phenomenal job. What can I say? Bro, Canelo's star power is dwindling. DAZN need a hit. Look, he ain't no real nigga, ugly cretin. Block him. Yeah. Shout out to Q Ward. Yo, when they hate, donate. They want to hate so bad. So it is what it is, man. It's just, these are fights that are going to be hard sales in America. Ryota Murata. Nobody's just checking for that. You know? Triple G, he got the worst fight. I say Triple G is probably the worst. You trying to fight a dude with 4 knockout. Hey, bro, complexion for the protection. They do not want Triple G to, they feel like they should just have Triple G just fight a gaming streamer or some shit. Just fight someone with a Twitch account. Cause they trying to keep him protected. They talking about him fighting a guy with 4 or 5 knockouts in 20 plus fights, 21 fights. He got 5 knockouts. They want him in it. Stay safe for Canelo, because that's what we're gonna try to put. Horrible. Triple G fighting Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy up in that. You. Bro, he finna fight that Soldier Boy. Triple G must be stopped. This motherfucker finna fight Leonidas' cousin. One of the he was like the 285th person in 300. This bro, get Leonidas' cousin out of here, bro. This man fighting Camille says Meta. That's why, bro. I'm wondering. We've known about this fight for a while. I'm wondering why it's taking. Triple G's in camp right now, and it's taking forever to announce. I think they scared to announce it. I really do. Like they know it's gonna be like received bad, so they try to wait closer to the date and shit. Like that's what it seemed like. It seemed like they don't want to announce it. Like they shy to announce it, like because they know how it's gonna be received. It's like fuck, you got a bad grade on your report card. You don't want to go home. You walking home with your friends. Everyone else is in a good mood, but you sulking. You melancholy. Your friends are like, hey, what's wrong with you, ego? And because you got that fucking D- on your report card with your dumb ass. And you know your parents finna dig in that ass when you get home. That's what it feels like. DAZN, they scared to announce it. Like, they're like, man, my grandmama gave me that chain. Man, fuck y'all. They do not want to announce that shit. Keep up the good content. Love the channel. My man, Mario. Appreciate you. Man, why don't y'all like Triple G says Meta? My grandmama gave me that chain. Man, fuck y'all. Bro, they are scared to announce that. It's like telling your girl you lost your wedding ring at the gym. She's like, why the fuck you take it off? Oh, I put it in my gym bag. The DAZN does not want to. They do not want to face the music, bro. Where that Triple G announcement? Where that Triple G says Meta? I want to see that Sriracha and Triple G. Where that at? Where the announcement? DAZN scared of that announcement. Come on, make that poster. That Triple G versus Sriracha. Yeah, where that at? Can I please get some Triple G versus Sriracha? That's the only fight I want to see 2020. Is Sriracha and Triple G. Why can't I get an announcement? And see, that's actually a bad thing too. That's the bad thing. DAZN, do you notice they be announcing fights? Like, I ain't never seen no company in boxing move like this. I swear. They announced Devin Haney, who he was fighting on the KSI Logan Paul card, on the Canelo card, which was literally a week before that. They announced Dillian White fighting Marish Walk, or whatever his name is, 2 weeks before he actually fought him. Joseph Parker is fighting on the Mikey Garcia card in February. Motherfucker, it's January 27th, and I don't know who Joseph Parker is fighting, confirmed. They's talking about he might fight Marish Walk. Bro, what is wrong with the brain power at DAZN? How do you keep announcing fights with 1-2 week notice? Like, bro, how are all your fights being announced like this? You like just 2 week announcements, 1 week announcement? Bro, they finna put 48-hour notice. They finna put 48 hours. It's gonna be Wednesday. It'll be like, oh, Friday, so-and-so is gonna be weighing it. God damn, like, they waiting too long. It's just a horrible way to promote, bro. There ain't no, like, how can you get even, first of all, Dillian White, Marish Wack was a horrible fight on paper and everything. But what I'm saying is, you don't even have time to build anticipation. You put, like, I knew Danny Garcia was fighting Ivan Redcash for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So you can at least build some type of hype for what that event's going to be. Bro, DAZN announcing fights a week or two before they happen. And it's not like Joseph Parker opponent failed a drug test. You see what I'm saying? Because then you have those situations where someone fails a drug test and then Walter Katandakwa gets announced late. So on top of like just shit that's beyond our control, Gerald Miller failing the drug test, Andy Ruiz replacing him late terms, situations like Tyrone Spong allegedly failing a drug test and Usyk needs a late replacement. So on top of those situations, you actually have DAZN who have cards in place and you don't even know who the fuck is going to be on it. I mean, it's crazy. It's insane to me. Like, okay, let's say I want to go to Mikey Garcia versus Jesse Vargas as a fan, right? And they're like, oh, Joseph Parker's going to be on there. But you don't know who he's fighting? Who's Joseph Parker fighting? Watch, after I said this, because you know they be watching, the Watcher. Things just ain't the same for gangsters. Times is changing. Young niggas is aging. Hell yeah. The Watcher. Right? Watch how, since I say this, maybe they'll do an announcement. But right now, who is Joseph Parker fighting? They said he's fighting on the Mikey Garcia card with Jesse Vargas, which is in February. The Watcher. Who is he fighting? Why? Like, how long does it take to, like, how are all your cards put together last minute, bruh? Like, my boy Gabe Flores is fighting on the Wilder card. I already congratulated his pops and everything. That's the homie. Shout out to Stockton, 209. Right? So Wilder is fighting, and I've known about this, and I've already talked to his pops and congratulated his pops and shit. And it's already that's already said that he's fighting on the card. You feel what I'm saying? But Joseph Parker is fighting on that card that before that on that card, and we don't even know who's fighting. Like, it's just, I don't see how DAZN's going to take over America like this. Ryan Garcia, who's on the undercard to Fonseca? Tell me one fight on the undercard. Tell me a fight that's on the Ryan Garcia Fonseca undercard, February 14th, Valentine's Day. One fight. Tell me one fight. That's what I'm saying, bro. Ain't nobody gonna answer? Okay. Ain't nobody gonna give me one fight on the undercard? This motherfucker said Idick. He said Keith Idick fighting. No, he said, I don't even know. I was about to say, this motherfucker got reporters fighting on the card. Keith Idick finna fight. What the fuck? Jake Donovan, bro, he getting boxing reporters. Dan Raphael. This motherfucker got reporters on the card, man. Come on. This motherfucker got Sally Struthers on the card. That's what I'm saying, bro. Who is it? What's your thoughts on Oscar saying Charlo turned down his offer? Man, get this out of here, bro. He said, shit, we don't know. Yeah, Charlo been calling out Canelo. Just listen how sensible this sounds. Charlo been calling out for Canelo for God knows how long. I have it on camera where he called him out. He called him out after Brandon Adams. I was in the hallway with him and Errol Spence and Tank and Broner and Robert Easter, all these motherfuckers. He called him out, called Triple G out. So I have Charlo on camera, my own camera, on my own memory cards, calling out Canelo and Triple G many a time. And we never heard about this alleged offer until 2 days ago, a week ago. They want my attention. Hold on. Ego playing, y'all. Ego only telling y'all what you think you want to hear for donation, views, and subs. Don't believe him. He a bum and unsub. Oh, they want to hate so bad. Yeah. All y'all unsub to me right now. I don't give a fuck. This how we do. Unsub. Bro, if you gonna listen to his name is Ego Plan, y'all. Listen to him if you want. If you gonna listen to a man like that, unsub to me. Yeah. Yeah, unsub. I'm waiting for that. When they hate, donate. Watch, we gonna show it. Y'all could keep doing that. You always just put more money in my pocket. I don't care. When they hate, donate. $1. Somebody, let's get it. Bro, they desperate as a motherfucker. We got them on the ropes. They going down. He's not getting up, Jim. I told you. Look what new media doing to him. He's not getting up. He's not getting up, Jim. We hitting him with that. He's not getting him up, Jim. Oh, he's not getting up, Jim. That's my new shit. Anyway, DAZN, again, how are you going to keep announcing this stuff with no time to prepare? You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's not growing the sport of boxing. Like, when all the cards are like this, people failing out with drug tests. And see, DAZN is on such a tightrope. They on such a tightrope that what if Mikey Garcia or Jesse Vargas get injured? Bro, that's your whole card. That's the reason if that fight is okay, that fight's in Texas, right? Fights in Texas. You're trying to cater to Hispanics, Mexicans, Mexican American, Hispanic, Latino. You're trying to get that Latino vote in Texas. If one of them pull out with like an injury, which happens, then that's your whole card. That's the main reason that if the people who are going to see that, that's major disappointment. Like DAZN don't really have any like good backup plans in place. People fail drug tests, people get injured. This comes with the territory, and they don't really have a target audience, so it's gonna be you're gonna end up disappointed. Like putting that Chavez Jacobs shit in Arizona, you were clout chasing Mexicans, clout chasing the Hispanic vote, and then Chavez quit, and everybody was pissed off. They're like, man, what is this? It's not a good idea. So that's another reason why all these late, because if in the event of Mikey Garcia or Jesse Vargas had to pull out with an injury, right, you would at least know what's on the undercard if that had been established. But I don't even know who Joseph Parker's fighting, and he's supposed to be on that card. Who else is fighting on Roman Chocolatito, I think. So I don't know, man. It's weird, bro. Bro, I'd rather see Mikey fight someone else. Yeah, I think we all would. Man, I got my memorial candle, though. Look, vanilla bean for Kobe Bean Bryant. Rest in peace to everyone. Rest in peace, Kobe Bean Bryant. Got the vanilla bean memorial candle. We just working, people. Yeah, man. I just and then like here's the other thing. The zone just need help with the American marketing shit, bro. It's just what it is. Canelo in Japan, like how many people Canelo's established in Mexico and America. How many American media people you think finna fly out to Japan? So you're losing that whole industry, you know what I'm saying? Or a good majority of them. I told you boxing there's only a couple dudes that are doing this boxing, and this is their full-time job where they really eating off boxing. So you could probably get Ellie probably go out there or something like that. But there's not that many guys out that probably would make that trip, unless they being compensated to make it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about fund their own trips and would just go out there and cover an event like that. There's probably a handful of guys. So, you're hurting Canelo's star power, and it's sad to see because he's a good fighter. You're making him more obscure because you think Teofimo and Lomachenko finna fight in motherfucking Bangladesh and different places. Lomachenko been built up in America for a couple years. Teofimo the same. So you take him and put him in wherever overseas, across the pond. You taking them out their market. So I feel like DAZN, they gotta figure out who they're trying to target. Like their target, it's just all over the place. When they hate, y'all donate. Rock, he donated for the 2 haters and the fake accounts. He said, "Let's go." Shout out to Rock. Yeah, rest in peace. He said Bangladesh. Man, I'm just saying, bro, he's just taking these fights wherever. Shit don't even feel like. Man, Canelo versus Ryota Murata. Man, Canelo finna fight Thunder Lips from Rocky 3. Just make it happen. Oh, yeah, brother. Bro, Thunder Lips versus Canelo and Triple G. Like, it's just whatever, bro. It's not going to. This is just bad. To me, this is a sign of the failure. That's the only way I see it. It's a sign of the failure. You're having some issues in America, and you're trying to find that next hit, and probably at this point you'll be willing, because they got a lot of money in Japan. You seen Floyd went out there for exhibition. He said he got like 10 million. He might have got more, but they got a lot of money. But now it sounds like you're happy to concede and just move the fight out of America because you're not really making the money there, and just put it and try to make these weird, trying to make it a weird attraction. Like, oh yeah, Canelo in Japan. You know what I'm saying? So you're just trying to make an attraction out of it where someone will pay you a huge site fee. Crazy. But the funny thing is put it this way. When Canelo's with HBO, how come they didn't put him in Japan? If this idea made the most money, then why didn't HBO put Canelo Triple G in Japan? What came up with the idea now? Huh? Explain it to me. Why could, out of all the fights Canelo's had, why fight in Japan now? Ryota Murata, he's been out, or fight abroad, just wherever. Why does it make sense now, but they never took Canelo to fight all the guys he fought in the UK or from the UK? Why didn't he fight Amir Khan in the UK? Why didn't he fight Liam Smith? Because his stock was heavier fucking around with HBO. They were an established thing and they could make money. Now they're not making the same money. Now his star power is not the same. It makes all the sense in the world. Liam Smith would have made more sense instead of putting it in Texas, put it in UK. And Amir Khan. Why not put these fights in the UK? Because they didn't have to. Now they have to start thinking outside the box. That's what it is, bro. And then you putting Triple G in stay safe fights. Man, come on. Triple G, how can you survive when look at your star players. Like, rest in peace to Kobe Bean. We're going to use the Mamba mentality. On the Lakers, Kobe had to be Kobe. He put up numbers. He got the clutch gene, right? DAZN has no Kobe's. They don't have no Shaq. They don't have no star players playing their role. Not role players, but playing their role, right? You got Canelo, who's supposed to be or was the face of boxing. And if you look at his DAZN fights, it's been Rocky Fielding, horrible. Jacobs, which was, the only fight on paper we want to see, but it didn't deliver in terms of like pure excitement and, the talk of the town or memorable fight of the year. Then Kovalev, unnecessary. Nobody asked for it. Kovalev coming off a performance, he almost got stopped. We knew Canelo wasn't going to stay at 75, or at least I did, and I told you. And then Murata. Bro, so out of 4 fights, 1 fight really was even good on paper. No, I knew the Kovalev fight wasn't to be what you guys are expecting, because I wasn't basing Kovalev off of the prime of his career, because nobody felt, or at least I didn't feel, he was in the prime of his career. So Canelo fought one fight that on paper people asked for, and wanted to see. And then it didn't really live up to what it could. It wasn't no Errol Spence Porter. It didn't live up to no type of expectation. It wasn't better than Thurman Pacquiao, Donaire Inoue. And then you look at Triple G, his shit is even worse. He's getting equity. He's getting all this money. That's cool. Give him the money, whatever. But if he fights Camille Sesmeta, 3 of his fights have been on DAZN if he gets Camille Sesmeta, and 2 of them have been absolutely atrocious, and 1 has been a decent name who really beat him in Derevyanchenko. Derevyanchenko's stock grew from the Triple G fight, but before it wasn't really perceived as a big fight because Jacobs had already beat him, knocked him down. It was a good fight, competitive fight he gave Jacobs, but they sparred 400 rounds together or whatever. So it was expected to be a tough fight. But Jack Kukale, who moved up from 54 to 160, hurt Derevyanchenko bad. So Derevyanchenko wasn't even coming off of like a most sensational performance. So people thought Triple G was going to blow through him. So I don't feel like these are good odds. Your top 2 guys, the bulk of their fights have been some bullshit. That's basically the best way to summarize it. Rocky Fielding, we could have did without. Kovalev, we could have did without. Ryota Murata, we could have did without. That's 1 star. So 3 of 4 for Canelo. For Triple G, Steve Rolls, we could do without. And then the Camille Sesmeta, we could do out. 2 for 3 of his fights have been like that. Joshua, he fought, supposed to be Gerald Miller. Then he fought a guy who people didn't think had a chance. And then that fight was good with Ruiz, but he looked abysmal. And then the rematch didn't live up to the hype of the first fight. You know what I'm saying? It's just, this is not a winning formula. This is why I think they're getting into more like YouTube fights and shit like that. Because they're just trying to find a hit, bro. The funny thing is, I feel boxing, people overcomplicate it. Boxing is like women. People often, or males that like women or whatever, they tend to overcomplicate things. They think women are this like mystic creature, which I understand to a degree. We don't know everything about women as men, but women really aren't as hard to understand as you may think. The reason getting to know women becomes hard for some people, for some men, is because they're not taking the right steps. They're not looking for the cues, the nonverbal cue. Like, women are more almost imaginative. Men are more like blunt and what you see is what you get kind of thing. Like, when it comes to a woman and a woman's sexuality and intimacy, it's a lot more. You can do more by sending her on a high-speed chase. And what I mean is make her use her imagination as opposed to just being vulgar and coming right out. Like, build it up. Like men be like, oh, yeah, I want to fuck the shit out of you. Like, it's just, that's just too much. It's too aggressive. It's too direct, because that's what men like. If a woman says to a man, oh, I want to do this, I want to get you in the bed, push you down, and boom, 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 a man's going to be like, yeah, that sounds dope. Yeah, do that shit, fuck yeah. But women, it's different. You gotta hit a different area, get their brain to think. So you like with a woman, just be more suggestive. Don't just say, I want to fuck you repeatedly. Like, it's too much. You don't have to do that. But make her think about it. Like, man, you don't know what I would do to you. Stuff like that. Like, suggestive. Like, make it more of a game, an enigma, a mystery. But men overcomplicate this. Men overcomplicate it and think women are so hard to understand. But they, instead of talking, shut the fuck up and listen. Listen to what she got to say. She telling you what she want. She might not be as direct as you, but she's still telling you. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like boxing is just like a beautiful woman in many ways, because we always get fucked by it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like boxing is like a beautiful woman in the way of it's not as hard as you may think to understand. You make good fights, especially if it's a good fight on paper, then guess what? People get more of a buy-in, and it usually turns out to be at least a solid fight. Like, how many times has there been a fight where on paper we thought this was going to be like the fight, barn burner, and then it didn't deliver? You know, that happens sometimes. But more often than not, your success rate goes up. I looked at Sean Porter and Errol Spence stylistically. I said, that's going to be a good fight. Boom, it was a good fight. I looked at Regis Prograis, Josh Taylor. I said, oh, that's going to be a good fight. They got to the end of the tournament. It's going to be a good one. Was a good fight. I looked at Pacquiao Thurman. Was a good fight. Better Biev Vodstik was a good fight. I knew all these fights. Heard, J-Rock. I knew all the times. Now, occasionally you get a fight like J-Rock versus Jason Rosario that turns out to be better than you expect, or Ruiz versus Joshua for some of y'all. I knew that was going to be a good fight. But sometimes it's like that. But more often than not, what you see is what you get. I know if Crawford fought Spence, it's going to be a good fight. That's just their demeanors. I know if, Keith Thurman fought this guy or Sean Porter, it's going to be, these are good fights. So it's not even really as complex as people make it. But the people in suits, this is the thing. Boxing is a small niche community. Boxing as a sport. Listen to me, people. Boxing as a sport is one of the reasons that it's such a wild, wild west, is because you have people who run the fucking game who don't really fuck with boxing. They're like not lifelong fans of boxing. They've never boxed. Things of this sort. That's not the same in a lot of other sports, and I'm not talking about just boxing trainers, because a lot of former fighters become trainers, but I'm talking about the people who are like setting up shop and PR people and network people making decisions. A lot of these motherfuckers don't really watch boxing like that. They know the names, faces, players, and dates and stuff from working in the industry, but they're not like boxing fans. This is a beautiful sport if you allow it to be. You get what I'm saying? Like, no other sport is really like this. Like, you look at basketball. You look at people who are coaches, a lot of them played. Like Phil Jackson, right? People played. Adam Silver. How tall is Adam Silver? He be looking hella tall sometimes. How tall is Adam Silver? Like, people played on some level. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, grew up basketball fans and then they get into it. Stuff like that. Or football. Like Jim Harbaugh. He used to be a quarterback. He's a coach now, but he used to be a quarterback, I think, with the Chicago Bears. You see what I'm saying? But boxing, you got people pulling strings and making decisions, and they never box, and they're not lifelong boxing fans, so that maybe the passion's not there. So they don't know what to make and shit. Or they refuse. Like, they're thinking, he's only 6'3". He looked taller than that to me. Anyway, they're thinking, like, oh, nobody wants to see Triple G versus Andrade. I'm like, what the fuck? You don't want to see it. I want to see it. Show me that. And that's what I'm saying. And especially with black fighters. In boxing, a lot of people, like, I'm gonna say it like this. And correct me if you feel I'm wrong, so I can fucking body you in the hot seat. Listen. I think there's a lot of people that pull strings and they have bigoted mentalities, and they feel like there's no market, like black people aren't going to support. Like, the black dollar doesn't mean anything in boxing. Like, we look at the UK fans as a whole. We look at, Latino fans, Mexican fan, Hispanic. We look at these as like big markets and big supporters of boxing, which they are. But guess what? There's other markets like black fighters. Black fighters, I guess they think black people are all on welfare or some shit and won't support or try to get the hookup. I don't know. But it's mistaken, because if you look at it, black people are some of the most influential when it comes to entertainment and sports. That's just the reality. Look at the man who just lost his life, Kobe Bryant. The reason it touched so many people is because Kobe was that dude, bro. Kobe touched so many lives, millions of people. Kobe spoke Spanish. Kobe, bro, you don't have to just like basketball to like Kobe Bryant. You know, he was an ambassador for just athletes, just a good dude. And black people don't always get credit for the innovation and how influential we are. You know what I mean? Like, I'll tell you, any entertainment and sports industry, I could tell you successful people that reach peaks and pinnacles that like a lot of other national groups or races and ethnicities and stuff haven't reached, or they might not have that many people who have reached that. But then you look at that same, like, okay, for example, let's say music. Think about how many black talented acts have reached crazy and amassed this crazy volume of work that has sold millions and millions upon millions of records, like Chris Brown, Michael Jackson, Prince. It just goes on and on. You could do this all day. Drake's and all this, right? That have just literally touched so many people. And I'm not saying only black people have done that, but I'm just saying look how influential these people have been. Like I said, the Chris Browns and Michael Jacksons and people like that, Tupac Shakur, Biggie. They've reached the pinnacle, right? Kobe, LeBron. Like, look at basketball. Name basketball players that are bigger than Michael Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron. Out of all the years of basketball, there's been great people from all walks of life that have been in the league. Look at Allen Iverson, bro. Growing up, Allen Iverson was like, he still is. That's, bro, he influenced people. Like, people started growing braids because of him. That's power. That's influence, the power of influence. People really wanted to be like AI. People started, like, he brought this bad boy image to the league. Motherfuckers wearing like sleeveless shirts and wanted tats and braids and shit, crossing people up and one. Like, he inspired all types of shit. Innovative. Doesn't get all the credit he deserves. Shout out to AI, bro. AI is like the Barry Sanders of basketball. Imagine if his team would have been like the Celtics or the 90s Bulls or the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just, it's innovative, influential. Floyd Mayweather in boxing. Look at Wilder, what he's doing now. Look at Muhammad Ali. They've reached the heights. So how are you going to say that there's no money in the black community, in the black dollar, when black athletes have dominated and sold and influenced millions? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense, because obviously Muhammad Ali and Floyd Mayweather are connected. So you think none of it came from the black community, or just the ability to inspire and influence people from all walks of life, black or other? You know what I'm saying? So they got to get out of that bigoted mentality that there's no money. See, people keep telling these wives' tales. Oh, listen, every time you mention Charlo or Andre with Canelo, it's the same bullshit. Boring runners, and nobody wants to see that. Then how did Floyd get to the top of the boxing like that? How did he get to the top of boxing if there's no money in the black community? There's no place for it. Nobody wants to see. Man, come on, bro. It just don't make sense. It don't make sense, because there's too many people who have reached that mountaintop. So Like, it's just, that's the reality of it. Too many people have reached that pinnacle. That's why it's like almost like the bigoted people, they don't want to see others reach that. They don't want Errol Spence. They don't want Wilder. They don't want Charlo Crawford or whoever to reach that. So that you have to deal with a bunch of bullshit. Oh, nobody wants to see what. Look at all the hate. Like, how come black fighters are always met with so much resistance when it comes to being accepted and liked? Like, Wilder had to go through years of bum squad name calling and Beyonce Wilder and chicken legs and windmill Wilder, and he's just now starting to receive some of the fruits of his labor. Some. He's finally converting some people through the help of new media. But he should have been getting praise for what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? But meanwhile, a guy like Golovkin can come with no real what people clown Wilder's resume. Tell me who Triple G was fighting up until the Jacobs fight. Who name someone he was fighting? Who was he fighting? Name some meaningful fights. Kasim Uma, man, get out of here, bro. But look what Wilder had to go. Triple G had an easy path of acceptance. People were, oh yeah, good boy and big drama show. Wilder got more of a drama show because he'll really knock you the fuck out. Triple G ain't knocking out many a guy like Wilder's knocking him out. Wilder is touching them like the touch of death type shit. Motherfuckers is on the ground and folded up, and they're bigger guys, so it looks crazier to see a 6'7" Brazil fold up. That looked weird. Triple G, he dropped Jacobs. He dropped Derevchenko. Never dropped Canelo. Bro, what he didn't. Come on, bro. But you see how easy society is to accept a Triple G. And he wasn't even fighting anyone. And now he's going back to his old ways. Camille says meta. Man, get Sriracha out of here, bro. Crazy. We set the trends, y'all know. See, they want to end that. They don't want nobody. They don't want no Charlo lines only to spread. They don't want Errol Spence man down shit to spread, Wilder to spread. They don't want these trends being set. But if you look at it, black athletes, for years, there's been a lot of dominant black athletes that inspired the whole sport they were in. Right? Look at the NFL league. Peyton Manning's gone. Eli Manning's retiring. Brady, I don't know if he's retiring, but he's on the cusp. Look at these young quarterbacks. Dax. Mahomes. Right? Russell Wilson. Deshaun. You still got my quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo. Bro, that's one white quarterback. Not like mixed, like I'm not talking about biracial. I'm talking about like just a white quarterback. You're seeing more colored quarterbacks of color. You see what I'm saying? Versus back in the NFL back in the day, it was Joe Montana, the Steve Young, you know what I'm saying? So the games are evolving, sports. They're definitely evolving. So you can't tell me that there's no influence. Name who's the top 3 current white quarterbacks in the league? Jimmy Garoppolo, 1. Who else? Who's the rawest quarterbacks in the league that are white? Jimmy Garoppolo. He's definitely up there. Shout out to the Niners. Who else? Because Phillip Rivers looked horrible. Drew Brees, he's kind of, like I said, like Brady. He's kind of coming to an end. Ravens. Who they got? Lamar. Yeah, Breeze. I said like Breeze, Aaron Rodgers, and Brady. They're like vets that have. I don't know. I don't know how long. Rodgers didn't look the same. My Niners ran through him twice. Brady, he's 41 or whatever. So he's just been in the game so long and he's a legend. And then Breeze, same thing. Elite quarterback, but he been in the league. Let me look up when Drew Brees started. He's not as long as Brady, but Drew Brees. All right, Drew Brees was a second round draft pick in 2001 and it's 2020. So he been in for how long? 19 years? Man, Phillip Rivers beyond wash. That's bro, he looking horrible. Carr look horrible. That's what I'm saying. The guys that look like they're gonna carry football for years to come, name how many of them that quarterback position that we know about right now that are white. Jimmy Garoppolo. Who else? Not got like Aaron Rodgers. Let me see when he got drafted because he's a vet too. I'm talking about a youthful new person in the league. Okay, Aaron Rodgers, 36. So he's like, these guys are in the third and fourth chapters of their career. Kirk Cousins, yeah, he's solid. He's solid. Bro, Nick Foles, all these like the people. All right, now okay, so is Cousins? Do you think Cousins is more dangerous than Deshaun Jackson? I know some of y'all. Oh, I only watch boxing. Fuck y'all. Listen, I mean Lamar. I don't know why I keep saying Deshaun. Lamar. Lamar Jackson or Kirk Cousins? Who looking more ready? And fucking Mahomes, bro. Mahomes, he looking like he gonna be here for a minute. And I hate fucking. I not hate. I shouldn't say that, but I'm just saying it loosely. Fucking Russell Wilson. He's so annoying to play against because he's good. He said Cousins is not an elite quarterback. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. They he's solid. I can't front. He's solid. But look at the league: Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Dak, bro. This is looking like the future of the league, and if they stay healthy, obviously they got to stay healthy. You know, they got to stay healthy. I don't know what's up with Cam though. What's up with Cam? Cam ain't looking the same, bro. He got all that money. I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. Like this, it's influential. It looks like this is going to be the league. I don't see Kirk. I could see. Man, shit, Mahomes. If he beat my Niners, he'll get a ring right there. So Mahomes have a chance to get a ring before Kirk Cousins because he has a chance this February. But my Niners gonna beat him, so Jimmy G gonna get that ring. So it's really Jimmy G. There ain't nobody that I've seen that looks like really ready like that except for Jimmy G. My team. You know, that's a white quarterback that is not a veteran quarterback like Rodgers, Drew Brees, and Brady. And the reason I'm saying them is because, like I said, they're on the third and fourth chapters of their career. How much longer is it realistic for Brady to keep getting back? And you know, he already got rings. How many times is he going to keep getting back to the ring? And then he's going to be fighting youthful guys with more experience and stuff like that. Your body starts breaking up. So I don't know what Brady's going to do, but I don't see him being in the league and outlasting the youth at this point. He already got a ring recently, last year. So, you know, I don't know how long he's going to be active. Drew Brees, you know, these guys are veterans. They're on the third and fourth chapters of their career. So it looks like the future of the sport, if they, you know, God willing, stay healthy, for the NFL quarterback would be Jimmy G, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, maybe Dak. Hey, but I don't know, the Dallas Cowboys, y'all never get it done. Like, I don't know who said that's America's team. They got a dope-ass venue. When I watched that Arrow fight there, that shit was dope. That shit was dope. But Cowboys don't really be doing it. Like, they don't be doing it like that. Who's the Texans quarterback? They got Deshaun. Who's the Texans quarterback? They got Deshaun, right? Matt Ryan, man, come on, bro. Y'all just picking people. Matt Ryan, he probably Aaron Rodgers, right around Aaron Rodgers' age. Yeah, they got Deshaun on the Texans. He said Dak put up garbage stats. You know, he did that video. He released that video of him training with the little twist move, and it's like it got worse for him after that video came out. Yeah, Deshaun Watson. Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. Old media, they want to suppress the message, but they can't, baby. Look, it's just, when it comes to entertainment and sports, there's a lot of influential black athletes. It's just something you got to deal with. I know old media mad and worried and all that shit. Oh, he said he was just joking about Matt Ryan. Yeah, I was about to say he not looking like he finna get a ship. Miguel Angel been going bad in this chat. Y'all funny. Yeah, smash the like button. We working. I'm about to get out of here. I got an Amazon package. I think it came. I don't know. I'll be back with some more heat. Appreciate y'all. We working. Rest in peace, Kobe, Gigi, everybody affected in the helicopter crash. We gonna keep the Mamba mentality going. Yeah, we working. I'm ready. The marathon continues. I'm ready. I'm so ready. Shout out to y'all. When they hate, y'all donate. Y'all held me down. Shooters, everything. Got some changes coming on the channel. Just be on the lookout. We gonna get there. We doing little stuff by little. All right, y'all.